You guys know I'm a big-time college football fan, and I love college football realignment. In fact, when I started OutKick back in 2011, probably the biggest story that we chased back in 2011 was Missouri and Texas A&M to the SEC and the resulting shockwaves moving across college football and college athletics in general. As Nebraska went to the Big Ten, as Maryland went to the Big Ten, as Utah went to the Pac-12, Colorado went to the Pac-12. There's all these different moving parts. And right now, in the wake of losing USC and UCLA, there are dueling narratives as it pertains to the future of the Pac-12 and the Big 12. The story that the Pac-12 is telling is conference is still very strong. We're going to be able to do a television deal that roughly approximates everything that the Big 12 has already got. The story that the Big 12 is telling is that's not true. And if the Pac-12 schools want to make anywhere near Big 12 money, then they're going to have to leave and join the Big 12. So which of those narratives you subscribe to goes a long way towards discussing what might happen with the Pac-12 in the near future. There are reports that Arizona, Arizona State, Utah, and also Colorado are all poised to bolt the Pac-12 for the Big 12. Also, reports out there that Oregon and Washington might go to the Big Ten, and that as a result, they would take smaller paychecks than other schools would get because those smaller paychecks would still be more substantial than the Pac-12. If that were to happen, if those 6 schools left, you'd have Stanford, Cal, Oregon State, and Washington State adrift with no major conference theoretically to call home. That's a mess. So this is, if you are a Pac-12 fan, this is a critical time in your conference's existence. The SEC and the Big Ten are printing money. They are living in mansions. They are living it up. The ACC is okay, although there is some wobbliness surrounding Florida State and Clemson and their belief that the ACC's deal with the ESPN that runs until, I believe, 2036 is actually not very valuable relative to the larger marketplace, and that the big schools in their conference deserve more money, meaning the big premium brands like Florida State and Clemson believe they're being underpaid relative to the Big Ten and the SEC schools, and I think there's some truth to that. The Big 12 has managed to save itself, and now it is on a hunting mission. The Pac-12, as we know it, is rapidly in danger of essentially imploding. Now, I would argue that the Pac-12's biggest value is potentially offering a route to the playoff. So maybe there is still a way for the Pac-12 to stay viable as a 10-team conference back to the Pac-10. But this is going to, I believe, be decided in the next few weeks, and we'll see what the outcome is there.